Okay, now we're gonna learn about everything that these do and these as well. So on the side of the machine, you will have two things that you can twist. The first one right here will be to change the patterns. As you see, I could twist it. It'll take me to all the patterns I want to go to. Now the second one right here, this is for bringing down the pin. As you see, I'm twisting it. You can see the pin going down. Now you will use this to put the pin down in your garment, and you will also use this to put the pin down to pick up the thread before you're about to start sewing. You'll have to remember backstitching will be the main thing when you're making all your garments, because you don't want no open ends and your garments coming apart and it just looking unprofessional. You always want to backstitch. And then on your machine, you will see that they have these colors right here. S1, or it could be different on your machine depending on what it has. To get to these kind of threading, you would have to turn this one all the way to S1, and then you'll be able to use these kind of threadings. But for the most part, you won't ever really need to do these threadings besides mainly this one, and this one is to like finish your garments at the end if you want to give them that real professional look. Now this lever right here is used for the width of your stitching. For example, you would move this when you're doing a zigzag stitch, depending on if you want it to be a tight zigzag or a zigzag that's more spread out. For example, for the first one right there, that is a more spread out zigzag. I put the machine on 5 and that's what I got. And then for the first one, and then for the second one, I mean, that is a close zigzag, and I had that on number 1. And then this right here, this is the tension wheel. The tension wheel determines how loose or how tight you want your thread to be while you're sewing. Now, for most garments, you're gonna always have it on 3. You're not never gonna really need it to be higher than that. So you can always just keep it on 3 or 2. It doesn't matter. Now, it is sometimes be different on other sewing machines. As you see on this sewing machine, my tension is at the top. But on this sewing machine right here, my tension is right here. So as you see, I can twist it that way. And it being on the side where you have to put the thread in through, compared to it being on the top right here.